It's a hot mic. Is that a point or a wave? Okay, see? There's a difference between point and wave. Big D, get your stuff together. Hey! I know that. It's Friday. Minnie, it's Friday, right? Woo! Okay. What time is it? It's 12 noon. It's Festool live time. And everybody happy Festool Friday. Okay. So, Big D, is everything working? No way. Minnie, it's all working today. Woo! How many people we got watching, Big D? No way. Okay. Hey, welcome everybody. Man, am I excited today. We got a lot of stuff planned. I actually have surprises in here for the Festool crew. I didn't show them everything I was going to do. This is episode number what? 83. Thanks, Big D. And it's called Lost in the Catalog. We've done 1. We've done 2. And this is number 3. And we got so many more planned throughout the year. This is one of my favorites because I get to pull stuff out of the catalog that you guys miss sometimes that's in there. So I'm going to go over that today, and I can cover a lot of ground with it. Okay, enough of that. Let's announce the crew. Check this out. Big D over here on the board. All right, he handles everything for us. On camera, that you don't see that often, is Chris the Unit Seibert. He's our camera dude. Over here we have Min. Say hi, Min. Okay, down here we have Sparky. And online we have Brent Shively. He's answering all your questions. And I say this every time, but please subscribe to our YouTube channel. No, you just don't have to subscribe. Go look what's on there. We got the Build with Brent series. It's phenomenal. I think episode, what series is it, 6 or 7? 5 is up, 6 has been shot. It's on the way. They're fantastic. We also have the, what else? I'm so sorry. We have Festool Live, of course. We have Festool Shop Talk now. We have Inside Festool. And what's the other one that's up in Canada that Brad does, man? What's that called? Festool On Site. Man, we keep doing this stuff, and it just amazes me how cool this stuff is. Okay? And it gives me something to watch while I'm at home. Okay, so don't forget, this episode is on IG, and IG stands for Instagram, and FB stands for Facebook. Okay, so I got a little bit of a personal note, and hopefully some of you are listening right now because you told me you did after we picked the winners. The My Festool contest ended last Sunday night at 12 a.m., and that's midnight. He's laughing. Chris is laughing. Okay. And I'm really looking forward to 2 things. Meeting you. We sent out the invitations. You all responded really quick. Thank you very much. We have 3 winners from the U.S. and 3 from Canada. And 2, I'm looking forward to that 1-hour Zoom call to do your trainings. This is going to be so much daggone fun. Really looking forward to it. Great way to spend my days here at Festool. And hopefully we can do this again. It was a total success. Thank you, everybody who participated. And I'm on board to give everybody another chance to have some fun away from work and learning about the Festool system. Okay. Episode number 83, Lost in the Catalog. I think I'm going to start over here, even with the first surprise from my boys. Over here, we have this, and it's going to sound funny. Every time I show this to somebody, they go, when are you coming out with this? And I go, like 10 years ago. Okay. This is a magnetic mount. Okay. This is a magnet here, and it goes, look, you can put it right here. Okay. Anywhere there's metal, and it's and this is the important thing. It's a 1/4-20 thread. It's your typical tripod thread. So actually, you can use this for your camera. All right, your camera mount that you use on the tripod, you can thread that in. But where we show it the most is for what is the Cis Light. And it works with the Cis Light 2. It works with the Cis Light 1. All of them have a 1/4-20. And not a lot of people know this, but the Cis Rock has a 1/4-20 thread. So there's a couple ways to mount this. It comes with this. And I wanted to show everybody this. A lot of people don't know what this is. It's a big steel washer. Okay, and it's got go figure. So I'm going to mount this right over here. And this is one of my tripod mounts that we use here when we're doing stuff solo. And I'm just going to mount this right here. Look. As long as you use a Festool impact. Okay. So you can mount it just like this. Check it out. Pretty cool. And the reason I'm doing this is I want to surprise the guys here who hold the camera sometimes because I'm getting rid of their job. Okay. So you see how that holds on there, and it's got a ball right here. You can swivel it any direction you want. So remember what I just said? It has a 1/4 thread. Okay. Big D, you get your phone on you? Check this out. Come on over, Big D, if you can. See how that mounts like that? Well, I have this fancy thing. And when Big D and I do Festool Shop Talk, he's always holding the camera. But now we could take that. Check it out. This little camera holder. This isn't Festool. But you see how that works? And I can take that, rotate it like this, lock it in, and check it out. We have another tripod mount, boys. Isn't that slick, huh? And it's pretty cool. So you could take it. You could actually use it as a selfie mount. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Now, there's a Big D, this is your phone. And hey, Big D, I'm going to call Australia for you.
Go for it.
There you go. Hey, that's Big D. All right. So I'm going to take this off, and I want to talk about one more mounting option. So say you're out on a job site, okay? And a lot of people don't know this. You see this through hole right here? Okay. You could take that. Check this out. Mount, I'm going to grab a Sislite. Where are you, Mr. Sislite? There you are. Mount that on here like this. Okay. And say you got some studs or whatever. And I could take this. Chris, follow me over here, please. And you could take that. Look. Take it just like this. And that through hole will allow you to mount to a stud. Just like this. See that? And now you get that perfect light option, whether vertically or horizontally like this. Okay? So that's the magnetic base. It's a 1/4 thread. It's ball jointed. It'll get you any direction you need. You have the different mounting options, and that's what that steel wash is. And guys, I'm going to leave that there for you for next week's Shop Talk. Okay. Next, let's talk about these three pieces right here. These are in the catalog. Okay, they're in the catalog, the U.S. and Canadian version that has the RO90 because they work on the RO90. And I think it's called the protection set. Okay, and this is the one I had to go, what was this when it first came out? And then all of a sudden, boom, I needed it. Okay, so we all know about this. This is the protector. It keeps you away from an adjacent surface, right? It saves you time because it puts you, and I did it like this. Big D, I think you're going to get a good close-up of this, right? When you have this, and I'll take it in, this gets you so close, but it doesn't only just protect the pad, it protects the adjacent surface right into about 1 millimeter to 2 millimeter away. Okay? That comes with the RO90. But the protection set, and this is something I had to wrap my head around, like I said, say you're working in a home with windows, okay? And if we look right here, Chris, get in here so you can see this. I laid out 3 different sized beads of caulking. Now, if I use this traditional, like this, I would degrade that. I would ruin that bead of caulk, right? Okay? And you see this right here? This is a little bit less. And this is very fine, but I would still degrade that with the regular protector. See how it's being kept away? So I would dig into that. So what this does, you have the set comes small, medium, and large. And as I take this and put it on the Rotex, you'll see, and it's this little groove right here. Okay, it slides right in like this. Okay, now the small, okay, is for, of course, a smaller bead, but look how close it gets you. And I'm going to measure this so you can see it. Okay, right here, look. This gets you within like 3 millimeters. So when I'm sanding this surface and this surface with the Rotex, guess what? It's going to leave the integrity of the bead. So that's the small. The next one I'm going to highlight is this one, the medium. I just want to give you the increment, the standoffs for it. It's basically acting like a rub collar. Okay, if somebody's into routers. Okay, look how far that is. Let me take a measurement. Big D, you getting this? Okay, that gets you within 6 to 7 millimeters of that adjacent surface. Okay, and I'm going to come around to this one. Woo! You guys are just thinking still about that tripod mount, aren't you? And this one, look, I'm not going to even come close to that really thick bead. And that gets you within 10, I would say 10 millimeters from the apex of that radius of the pad. So you guys all got that? That's the protection set. And while we're at it, before I move on to another pad for the RO90, step over here. Did you know, speaking of caulking, that you can get a caulking insert? This is always lost in the catalog. It's with all the sustainers, the sustainer system. There's actually a caulking insert. I like to use it with the Cis. What size is this, Big D? 337. And look how that fits right in there. And now in my truck or wherever in my shop, I have my caulking storage. And like I've always said in my shop, a place for everything and everything in its place. You're never searching for everything. You will save so much time being organized, whether in your shop or on the job site or in your van or truck. So there you go. I just wanted to point that out. I was setting up yesterday. I go, man, that's something that's lost in the catalog. Okay, so your RO90 comes with your pad, right? Your round pad. You get the 3 modes, right? Rotex, random orbit, and that one, that Delta. Well, the Delta is also what? Orbital. But I'm going to take the pad off, and you all this comes with your RO90. It's your detail pad. Okay? I've talked about this, and I forget what episode it was. It was, I think, in 2020, we talked about the Rotex RO90. And it's just really easy. It gets you those details. The pad, if you wear that out, you can twist it around like that in case these get degraded here. You can buy different pads like this. They come in what? A 2-pack. Okay, good. That's a 2-pack. Never mind. Never mind. Now, the one that goes missing in the catalog is everybody looks at this and goes, oh, it's another detail pad. Yes and no. Okay, yes, you can use a detail pad here. Okay, but if you notice, and this is the most important part, this is the extension pad. Look how thin that is. See that? So I'm going to take this off, and you know to take the angle unit off, you press here, and it's just a quick twist. It has to be in Delta mode, right? I'm going to put this on, and one of the mistakes, or one of the things that people think is you need different paper for it, and you need the Deltex paper. And look, does it fit? No, that's not what fits on there. What fits on there is those, see the holes? And yes, there's a little, very small groove in there that gets the dust extraction. If I took this apart, you could see it. But you see that? See how the holes line up? So the perfect application, the reason it was designed, is for doors like this and shutters. Okay, when you're sanding this out, look at the pad. Look where it goes, right in between, and you can get right in between and sand it all out, all those shutters and louvered doors. That's what the extension pad is. I know people in the flooring business, this allows them to get underneath cabinetry, toe kicks, and everything. That's the extension pad. It goes lost in the catalog, and I love teaching people about it because I usually get this, a nod, and go, I could have used that last week. Okay, good. What's next? Oh, Minnie, you paying attention? Okay, this is the surprise for Minnie. I wanted to show her this. This is the Cis MFT3. And a lot of people see this in the catalog and go, oh, yeah, it's got the MFT top to it, and it fits on top of the sustainer. It fits in the system. But think about it. You're out on a job site. You don't want to haul an MFT or an MFT Capex. You're going in and out to knock something out, right? Okay. So yes, it doesn't come with clamps, but inside it's empty. You can use a variety of clamps with the clamping elements. It's got the dog holes. It's got a carry handle here. It's got this neoprene strip that actually locks that on there in case you're sanding. Okay, you want to sand clamp free. It has, check this out. It has this V-groove. I glanced over this, I think, in when I did the sustainer episode. But yeah, if I'm working on this spindle, okay, and I'm sanding it out with the LS130, there you go. Look how that locks it in. It's kind of like you always make that jig for your drill press, that 45, that to hold pieces from turning. That is perfect. Now, you're also going to notice this. And today, I'm going to call it out because I tell people this all the time. Never stop learning. And today I saw Big D messing with this, and he said, check it out. And I knew this because I always show this. You see how you have this groove right here? Okay, or that slot. I always show people, hey, I can clamp like this. But then all of a sudden, and this is what I learned today, I saw Big D take it like this, put it in here like this, and yes, you can clamp vertically with this. See how cool that is? So I learned that today. So this MFT Sys is so versatile. Now, what I like about it, and Minnie, you paying attention to this? Okay? What I like about it, and I did an episode where I showed you new items last year and the cool Tana and everything. Okay? And I'm not talking about the cool Tana because that's a limited edition, right? Still available. But think about it. You're out on a job site, you have your work table, and you can bring your lunch. Okay? And you know what I like for lunch. You know, I like my food here. See that? I can put that right there. And I got my hand sanitizer right here. And then, of course, I have my beverage of choice right here. That was for Minnie. Never mind. Hey, no drinking on the job. Got me? Okay, good. That was a joke. Good. All right. Whew. But those are for later. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Never mind. All right. Good. How's everybody doing? Okay. Now I'm going to show you one of my favorite accessories. I saw the value of this the second I laid eyes on it. And then when it came here to the States, I ran out. I grabbed a bunch of them for the training center because I had been using something in my shop in Fort Lauderdale for years. And I still see it. Many of you have one. It's your cart that we use all the time for moving stuff around the building. It's a Rubbermaid cart, right? Every shop in America that I've ever worked in, been in, they have little assembly carts, right? Where you wheel those around. Sometimes craftsmen make them. Sometimes they go out and buy them. But you always have them because when you're going from your spray area to your assembly area to your tool area, your fastener area, you always want to bring a bunch of stuff with you and you put them on the cart and move it around, right? So this is what I look at when I look at the work center. Okay? It's a place for everything and everything in its place. Yes, you can accessorize it to the max, but it comes with these. Okay, I believe you get 6 of them. You can get additional ones. Okay, but it comes with these. And these are hooks that work in these little squares like this. Okay, and you can hang stuff. I make things like this to hold my clamping elements. There's a little tray. There's a little tray on top that does come out sometimes. Let me just take this out like this. Be patient. Okay, and yeah, you could take that out, and what I do is I make these inserts for them. Okay, but there's no storage in here, but if you put a piece of wood down in here, I've seen people do that. You have some storage up top. It's a nice little tray like that. I make little grooves with the XL to accept my clamping elements. I make those pieces out of scrap. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. Check this out. You also have this. It's another tray that you can rest your coffee on, and you can put your screwdrivers and hexes in there. But I like to hang my clamps there because everybody's always searching for clamps. Okay? It comes with this little shelf back here that, yes, I've seen all kinds of things. People just, it's a place to drop your stuff. Aha! But it also comes with this, and you've seen us in a lot of Festool lives, a lot of stuff we do. It also is a tool hanger. Your hose can wrap up around it, your cord. It's a place for everything and everything in its place. Now, it does come with this back here, this little piece, one of those. Can you buy extras? Absolutely. So this is what I mean. I'm lost without it. I'm a storage fanatic. And what I like to do, and organization is everything for me. But I put it on the Sys rolling stool. Okay, it mounts to the top of that. It mounts to the top of the CT. All right, I have multiple hooks for all the stuff I use, solvents, whatever. I have all kinds of hooks. But I like to always put a couple of sustainers on there or sortainers. So I like to store all my stuff in here, measuring and layout. I mark everything. All my gear is right there. I just opening that up really easy so I don't, if I have everything organized, I wasn't, okay, everything's cool. But everything's right there. Look, I have everything, my chisels. So wherever I'm working in this shop, guess what? It's right there. Now, this is for a traditional woodworker, I would say, okay? But you can set this up with sandpaper hooks. You can set it up for finishing. This comes with it, but look, this is another one that's an accessory, and they call it a spray gun accessory. Your spray gun goes right in there like that, kinda. You can hook it like this. I just had that in there perfect earlier. There it is. Okay, but you can hook it on there. Heck, if you do, you can actually hook it on there as well while you're moving pieces around. I added an extra one of these for my cords. In other words, it is so daggone versatile. It's ridiculous. And of course, I put it on top of here because I wanted multiple storage down here. It's the hooks also work, look, on your Festool. So it's perfect. Your MFH 1000, and that's the call out. So I just wanted to call out the workstation. Yes, it is the perfect place to hang your FS parallel guides. And that's how I first saw that, because those were always just sitting off to the side. Now these go with me everywhere. And the guys know when I do something out and about, a demo day or a training somewhere, I take basically a work center with a dust extractor and those two sustainers or sortainers, because all my gear is right there. Make your life easy and organize your life with the Festool sustainer system. Hey, that actually sounded pretty good, huh? Okay, never mind. Minnie, how we doing over there? Okay, Big D, Chris, Minnie, did I cover everything I wanted to cover today? You kind of know. I'm just looking around to make sure. Guys, I have a list of about 20 other items. I didn't want to include all of them because I like doing these lost in the catalogs. That way there's a lot to absorb going through this. We got so much planned for this year. It's ridiculous. Okay. So, yes, ma'am. What is the what? Oh, the collar height. The spec's not in there. I think when it comes to, I'll take a quick measurement. Let me see my 1400 template guides. Are they all the same? Roughly. There's some that are different, but I'm just going to take the 30 millimeter template because that's the one I use. Hey, that's a cool question. Okay, so when you're talking about a template guide, that's your OD. That's your inside is your ID. The one that matters the most, or the two that matter the most to me, is because I can determine the size or the thickness of my template. Okay, OD is always important, always. And the height of the template is what this customer is asking, and that is 13 millimeter. Okay, so just over ½ inch. So there you go. That was easy. Okay, hey, look who's on top of the list.
Will the work center work on the CT MIDI?
Ooh.
I didn't hear the question.
Let's see. Will it work on? No.
You gotta say that whole thing out loud.
Will the work center work on the CT MIDI? I would not recommend it because it would become too top heavy. Okay. It's a smaller footprint for support. Okay. Guess see who's on the top? My man Rob from Cinnaminson. And check this out, Rob. Minnie's even abbreviating Cinnaminson. So, real quick, this won't take long. I actually was online the other day, and the name of Cinnaminson, New Jersey came up. And I didn't realize, but there was a very famous person from Cinnaminson. And this all made sense when I read it. You know, Jersey's known as the Jersey tomatoes, tomato state. Who's located there? Campbell. And the guy who invented the a condensing of tomato soup had a research facility. And where? Cinnaminson, New Jersey. Rob, that's me caring, buddy. I love this. Okay, because it popped on me. Wow, there's somebody from Cinnaminson besides Rob. Okay, and it's just outside of Camden. Okay, here we go, everybody. My favorite part. Jason is from Fenton, Michigan. Mike M. from Austin, Texas. Ron from Harlem, Georgia. Andy G. from Enfield, Connecticut. Toledo, Ohio. Lausanne, Switzerland. Lawrence from Dublin, Ireland. Can't wait to be there. Hopefully everything is happening in Ireland that I can get there this year. Ed from Dougsville, Georgia. Rich from Lufkin, Texas. All right, the Netherlands. Ian, how are you? Mr. East Yorkshire. Des from Harrogate, England. Michael from Edmonton, Alberta. Mark from Woodcraft, Springfield, Virginia. How you doing, buddy? N.E. from Ohio. We gotta get many of Mike. And okay, Northeast Ohio, how are you? John from West Fairleigh, Vermont. Larry from Sun City, you're always there, Larry, from Sun City, West Arizona. Russ, how are you? From Chichester, rock and roller. Ron from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Springfield, Oregon. Anchorage, Alaska. Soren, Denmark. Oh my God, these are getting funny as heck. Whitestone, New York. Katy, Texas. Steve from Bermuda. Salt Lake City, Utah. Minnie, you're an excellent printer. Eden, New York. Tom and Kelly, you're there again. Daggone it, we love you. From Eatonton, Georgia. Dana from Yokolt, Washington. Johnny O, I just love that. From Atco, New Jersey. Johnny O. Martin from Derby, UK. Maddie. Hey, Maddie, I'm coming to see you in Cincy. You know where. In March. Zionsville, Indiana. Jeff from Green Bay. Estonia. Vancouver, Washington. Southern California. Columbus, Ohio. Christopher from Malta. Hey, what time is it in Malta? It's like 6:30? Wow. Thank you, Chris. We love you. Stephen from Las Vegas. 1000 Islands, New York. Paul. It's Stefan, right? Stefan. Sorry. Paul from Berkshire, UK. Randy from Roscoe, Illinois. Newark, Ohio. This is really cool. This is why I was laughing earlier. Warped Woodsman from Portland, Oregon. Tickfaw, Louisiana. That's the first time I ever heard of somebody from Tickfaw. Dublin, Ireland. I can't wait. Hello, St. James Gate. San Francisco, California. Dan from Kingman, Arizona. Jutland, Denmark. Kurt from Suring, Wisconsin. Patrick from Greencastle, Indiana. Monty from Canton, Connecticut. Toledo, Ohio. Roll, you've made my day. From Wolvega, the Netherlands. Roll reached out to me this week. Roll, you are amazing. Jutland, Denmark. Dominic from Dedham, Mass. Mississauga, Ontario. What a great place. Two Harbors, Minnesota. Blake, you're there. Novato, California. Blake. Tom Brucingen. Tom, is that his last name? Brucingen from Belgium? Or is it Tom from Bruce? I would say Tom from Brucingen, Belgium. Oh, look right here.
Oh, yep. It's Tom from.
Hey, look who it is. It's my buddy, Marvin Martin. I love him. Yes, he's from Michigan. Perth, Australia. Good day, mate. Belgium. Boucherville, Quebec. Minnie, could you turn the board around? Oh, yes.
The most noted, I've been watching you on YouTube. It's my first time to be here live on a Friday.
Wow.
By at least 3, maybe 4.
Oh, my God. Welcome viewing live with us today. This is great. We don't know what else to do on Fridays now at noon, do we? Here we go. Hey, Sparky, don't move. Mom's moving the thing there. All right. Welcome, intro. Welcome. Sorry. That's my outline. Oh, that's cool. Someone from Russia. Okay, let me see this. Yaroslav. Well, Russia. How do you say that, Minnie? Yaroslavl.
I'm going with that.
Yaroslavl City, Russia. VJ from Sunnyvale, California. Jefferson, Missouri. Sean from Kittrell, Maine. Warren from Batavia, Ohio. Ann King, Ohio. And Kenny. Anthony? Ann Kenny, Ohio. Oh, Leather by Dragonfly. You guys, I'll see you this weekend. Strongsville, Ohio. Sullivan, Illinois. Hi, Michelle. Did you bring Patrick? Okay. Hey, Sullivan, Illinois. Richard from Paris, France. Leo from Holland. Phil from LJ, Georgia. Tata, Hungary. Hudson, Wisconsin. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Zanesville, Ohio. Tallinn, Estonia. Paramaribo, Suriname. Middlesex, North Carolina. Oh, good. Oh, okay. Charlotte, North Carolina. Jones from Osceola, Iowa. Dover, New Hampshire. Plymouth, Idaho. Toulouse, Denmark. Oh my God, look at all these cool names. This is so good. Etobicoke, Ontario. Philly, PA. That's Philadelphia. Jerusalem, Israel. Wow, is this getting cooler and cooler every week? Port Allen, Louisiana. George from Naples. Worcester, Mass. You guys all see that? That's how you say it. It's Worcester. Okay. Des Moines, Iowa. Bloomington, Illinois. Hey, guess where Bloomington is? Garrett, you watching? Go IU. Okay, I'll say boiler up. Go Boilermakers. Caldwell, Ohio. Virgin Islands. Carl from Poland. Niagara Falls, Canada. Dave from Rancho Rio, New Mexico. Lithuania. Wow. Akron, Ohio. Austria. Peter from the Netherlands. Thank you for joining us. San Diego. Man, Dublin, Ireland. I'm going to be doing good when I go to Dublin. Mount McMurray, Alberta. Any more, men? Dover, New Hampshire. You got that up there? Dover. Grant, how are you doing from the United Kingdom? Whoop, 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 whoop. Raleigh, North Carolina. Great town. Okay, Tukwila, Tulip? Tukula, Washington. Welcome. Thank you for watching.
You skipped Zionsville.
Zionsville, Indiana. I skipped that? How can I skip? It's like skipping Waitstown and skipping Zionsville and skipping Lafayette because that's what Purdue is. Okay, everybody.
Sweden.
Sweden.
Oh, I wrote Rio Rancho wrong.
Okay, Rio Rancho.
So I think
Okay. Everybody, it's that time. Hey, Chris, what'd I say, half hour? Yep. I told you half hour. Okay. Hey, everybody, thank you for watching. This is a wrap. We love you. I thank you so much for joining us today. We got so much planned for the year. We are coming to your neck of the woods as well. The whole crew. Take care. Have a great weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Okay, so there you go. Have a great weekend. We love you. I said that. That's a wrap.